Tonight on Monday Night Raw, Triple H unveiled a brand new World's Heavyweight Championship. And we're going to talk about what this means for WWE, where we're going to crown a new champion, who it might be. I'm going to try to answer those questions as best I can right here, youtube.com/Real Take Wrestling. Subscribe, hit that like button, all that jazz. Let's talk about it. Triple H came out. They said that this was going to be an earth-shattering, groundbreaking announcement by the Game, the King of Kings, the man who allegedly runs the show in WWE, Triple H. And he did not disappoint. Triple H opens his promo talking about Roman Reigns, talking about how he's coming up to 1,000 days as world champion, WWE Universal Champion. That's going to be very important moving forward, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But he talked about that, but he also talked about how Roman has not defended the title as much as he probably should, how Roman has not been a fighting champion, and how after the draft, whatever brand Roman goes to, he's going to stay on. And after that, the other brand will have, or people on the other brand will have the opportunity to compete for a brand new WWE World's Heavyweight Championship. As you can see in that picture over there, it's a little hard to see. It even was a little hard to see on TV, but the basic design is very similar to the old World Heavyweight Championship, the old big gold belt as it's called a lot. It is different, though, in that it has the big WWE logo in the middle. Thank God it's not like a big colorized logo. Like, oh my God, look, it's WWE. But it still, that still is there. It has look, I'll talk about the design real quick. I'm not too hot about the design, to be honest with you. Then again, we need to see more high-res pictures of the belt and what it's going to look like around people's waists. Remember, one of the biggest things about a championship belt, one of the things that makes it is the person wearing it as well, and how they look with that world title. And granted, we haven't seen anyone wear it. We haven't even seen anyone pick it up. So I'm going to hold my final judgment till then. But just looking at it, it just, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that they tried to go for the old big gold design, but not the big gold design, if that makes sense. They just kind of took the big goldie, morphed it a little bit, and then slapped the WWE logo on it. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Ask me again, I think, after Night of Champions, after we've seen whoever is going to be the championship or the champion with the belt. And I might think differently. But right now, I'm on the belt. Overall, though, for WWE, this is a very good thing. As great as Roman's title reign has been, as prolific and awesome and dominant as he has been, at the end of the day, Raw has suffered because, one, Roman isn't there, and two, they don't have a real champion. And I don't want to hear about the United States Championship is just as good. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm sorry, Austin Theory. Come on, guys. No, it's not. And it hasn't been built up to be as good as some of these other belts. So, yeah, I don't want to hear the whole, they don't need to bring a belt, and they needed a belt for whatever brand. Whether it's SmackDown or Raw, wherever Roman goes to, they need a new world champion. I like the fact that they're bringing back the World's Heavyweight Championship, though, the name. I mean, what else are you going to call it? You already took Universal. You already have WWE the championship taken. Roman owns the lineage of both of those belts. So you had to kind of bring back the lineage of the World Heavyweight Championship, which, in fact, is also related to the lineage with the current WWE Championship. So it's all a weird, confusing kerfuffle of lineages. But doesn't matter. Raw is getting... Raw or SmackDown. I assume it's gonna be Raw because I feel like if they change Roman to Raw, he's gonna what is he gonna do? Switch out the blue belt for the red belt? Oh, this is my belt now. I don't know. It seems a little. I don't think they would do that. But whatever brand doesn't get a champion is going to have the World Heavyweight Championship. As far as who that might be, I think the thing is, right. I think Cody's gonna end up going to whatever brand Roman is on. because his final destination is the WWE Championship. That's his final goal. That's where his story ends. That's where his story ends, right? The guy who I think should be the next World Heavyweight Champion on Raw is Seth Rollins. And I think if if you look at the past like year and a half in WWE, I don't think there's been a more consistent performer than Seth Rollins. Like he pound for pound, like performance for performance has been the best performer in the entire company. He's had kick-ass matches with Cody Rhodes multiple times. He's gone out there, done kick-ass matches with Matt Riddle. He had one of Roman Reigns' like only matches that he's lost, granted by disqualification, but Roman did lose that match. And Rollins has been on like a losing spree for a while, but it hasn't been one of those losing sprees where he's necessarily looked bad. He's looked very strong in all of his losses. And it just seems like eventually, like, it's got to come back around on Seth. He's also one of the most over people on the roster, so why wouldn't he? That's what I think they should do. I want to hear from you, though. What do you guys think about this new World Championship design? Is it cool? Is it great? Is it cheesy? What? Let me know in the comment section. And who do you think should be the next WWE World's Heavyweight Champion? Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep it real.